The distance with local sports, covering the Loretto Mustangs, Summertown Eagles, and Lawrence County Wildcats. Basketball, football, baseball, and more. This is the X Sports Network.
It's time for some straight talk about zero-turn mowers. Husqvarna's zero-turn performance mowers with rugged commercial drive give you high performance and a comfortable ride. Heavy-duty frame and chassis and commercial hydraulics take no punishment. With warranties now up to 5 years and low financing options, there's no competition. For a straight-up deal on the best in professional zero-turn mowers, go straight to your Husqvarna dealer.
Hit a home run with the team at United Country Southern Tennessee Realty.
On the web, 931-321-8226.
Tommy Johnson, 931-722-4840.
Tyler Webb, 731-438-2084.
Travis Caldwell's 931-629-3033.
You're safe with United Country Southern Tennessee Realty.
Being raised in Tennessee, we believe in the importance of family and community. Creating a positive experience at our family-owned and operated business is one of the ways we share that belief.
Being in an accident can be extremely stressful. When it came time for my repairs, Mashburn's made it easy.
I am lucky to have a wonderful company in my community like Mashburn's Collision Center. It's reassuring to know that I'm in good hands because their work is second to none.
We pride ourselves that the Mashburn name is one of the most trusted in Lawrence County since 1981. Mashburn's Collision Center. Let our family take care of yours.
Got primary care? Find your way to better health with primary care by One Stop Medical. With decades of combined experience, you'll find a one-on-one relationship just like the old days, but with the convenience and technology of today. When One Stop Medical does primary care, it's the best. Call today for an appointment and find your way to healthy living. Serving Lawrenceburg, Pulaski, and Hohenwald. Phone 931-244-8220. Primary care by One Stop Medical at its best.
This is the X Sports Network.
And welcome out here to Lawrenceburg on a beautiful Monday night in June for some Babe Ruth baseball. We got the 0-2 Vols taking on the 0-3 Braves, so somebody is going to get their first win tonight. I'm Michael Marks alongside Miles Moore, and we're going to take you through this Babe Ruth game. Miles, you got any thoughts before the game?
It's a good night for baseball. Pretty warm, a little cloudy, but I think the weather's going to be all right with us the whole night, so let's get this game rolling and hopefully it'll be a good game.
Yeah, so on the mound for the Braves is going to be the lefty Jax Violet.
Be a lefty.
You don't see a lot of lefties in really any level until you get to like the college and major league levels, so it's cool to see a lefty this young.
It is. I like seeing the lefties in the younger rankings of baseball and really like to see them work good. And it's tough. It's really tough as a hitter to see a lefty when you're not used to them and everything else. And we just got a foul ball.
Yeah, a foul ball almost at the press box. But yeah, seeing a lefty this young, I mean, when you're in between the 12 to 15-year-old range, you're not seeing many left-handed pitchers. So it's definitely something to let these kids work on. So leading off for the Vols is going to be their pitcher, number 8, Jack Emerson.
Be a righty up to bat.
So Violet comes with the first pitch. Swung on, and it's going to be just foul down the third baseline. Swinging early.
Swinging early. I like the aggressiveness right there.
And like we talked about, neither of these teams have been able to pull out a win yet. So I believe we're going to see two aggressive teams tonight. They're going to come out swinging the ball and trying to put up some runs.
Absolutely. They're going to be excited about this. And they're getting the foul ball. Throw it in.
I'm guessing the umpire doesn't have a whole lot of extra balls with him. We had to go get that foul ball first. So Violet with the 0-1. Another swing, and that one's going to be fouled down the first base line.
That's 2 good line drives right there. Just foul, but you know, maybe he can put something in play right here.
Oh, yeah, first one was left, second one was right. If he can center one up. So the 0-2 from Violet. Breaking ball on the outer third will be just outside for a ball count now, 1-2.
Not a bad pitch. Pitcher's still in the driver's seat right here, with it just still being a 1-2 count.
It's the 1-2. Looked like another breaking pitch, but that one will be fouled on the third base line.
Still 1-2.
So Emerson doing a good job attacking for the Vols, swinging early. Here at the Denver Trapp field, we got 336 left, 375 center, and 336 right, as the 1-2 pitch will be in the dirt. Run the count even at 2.
You know, the field right beside us, we got the Yankees and Red Sox playing, and they're tied up 1-1.
As the 2-2 for Emerson will be fouled back out of play. Too bad it's not the real Yankees and Red Sox. That'd be a fun game to watch.
It would be. I don't know if the Red Sox could hold up to them in real life, you know, the majors, but never know.
The 2-2 from Violet. Inside, ball 3.
Good eye.
There's a good look there by Emerson. He's going to have a full count now.
Emerson's had a really good quality at bat right here.
And the 3-2. And that will be a pitch just high and outside, so Emerson going to trot down to first. Be the first walk of the game.
Lead off walk.
And if you're the Vols, you know, getting that first guy on, definitely a big part of getting an early lead.
You have the right-handed hitter Jake Moore coming up to bat.
First pitch from Violet. Low and inside in the dirt.
Good block right there. You know, Jake, he hasn't really been playing much. He's been injured lately. I know he had to sit out a little bit of the Kaufman season. I'm not sure if this is his first game back or not, but.
And Violet going to pick over, and that's going to get away from the first baseman. Emerson, he's going for third. Round second hard. Right fielder makes the throw in, so on a
standing up on third.
On a pickoff that got away from the first baseman, the Vols now have a runner in scoring position.
Big RBI opportunity out here with no outs, runner on third. You'd like to see if Jake could get something, you know, either down as a hit or a sac fly. You know, you could even hit it to second or short.
Well, the infield's not playing too far in, so a hard ground ball could easily bring a run in. It's the 1-0. Hard ground ball up the middle will be just by the second baseman, as Emerson will score and Moore will be on with an RBI single.
Good piece of hitting right there. Just what you need.
Hard ground ball right back up the middle will give the Vols an early 1-0 lead, as that's going to bring up number 20 Truett Kidd to bat for the Vols.
You know, I played against Truett this past year while he was at Lawrence County High School, and he definitely can swing the bat. You know, when he hits it, it goes a very long way. He can be dangerous right here.
Yeah, Kidd played some first baseman for the Wildcats, pitched a little bit as well. So he'll take the first pitch. Moore taking off for second, and the throw will be not in time, so Moore in with the stolen base right there.
Good block right there by the catcher. You know, just kind of bounced way too far in front of him.
Yeah, did a good job eating it up and had a good throw, just a little late.
Good job by Moore by recognizing that, though.
1-0 swung on, hit at the third baseman. Good glove over there. We'll throw it over to first and just be over the head of the first baseman as
it goes into the stands.
As they go into the stands. So both runners will advance one, and they're actually going to Moore's going to come home on that one. So Truett Kidd on with the, I believe that was an RBI single and an error.
Yes, I do believe so. So the Vols taking an early 2-0 lead.
And looking to jump on the Braves early.
Still no outs.
First pitch. Good pitch by Violet on the outer third. He'll get ahead early in this count.
Not a big lead at second.
And that pitch will get away from the catcher. Kidd will take third. without a throw. And now the Vols have another runner 90 feet from home.
This is where situational hitting comes really big into play right here. You know, you'd love to get that guy on third base in.
Comes the pitch, and it's going to plunk the Vols batter, and he will trot down to first. So runners at the corners for the Vols early here in the first inning.
This will be Ben Morgan coming up to bat. Right-handed batter.
So yeah, the Vols have sent, I believe, all 5 batters that have come up have been right-handed. So, you know, you'd like to see that a righty hitter would have a more of an advantage over left-handed hitting. But again, you know, young kids not seeing a whole lot of left-handed pitching. But the Vols have taken advantage of it. Because that first pitch is going to be shot towards the right fielder, and it'll get over his head.
It'll bring her in 1, possibly 2.
Well, Morgan's running hard. He might try to come home as well. And he is. We're going to.
Well, as the ball just gets overthrown at second.
Yeah, get out the orange slices in the juice box. We got a Little League home run, Miles.
Hey, that's what you like to see. You know, Ben was really hustling around there. You could tell he wanted a lot out of that at bat.
I'm about to say, he rounded second hard, and it didn't look like he was slowing up anytime soon. And the Vols now have a 5-0 lead here in the top of the first. Nobody out, and we have a left-handed batter coming up for the Vols. It's number 5. So first lefty-on-lefty matchup. Violet, first pitch.
He's aggressive, too.
Yeah.
Love to see these young kids being aggressive right here.
Yeah, not a lot of taking pitches by the Vols, and it seemed to pay off early as they have a 5-0 lead here in the first inning. Here comes the 0-1. Drops that curveball in for a strike, so that's going to run the count 0-2. And Violet looking to get that first out, and and that's always the hardest out to get in a baseball game is that first one. And once you get that first out, you can kind of settle in. As the 0-2 swung on, ground ball to the second baseman, or first baseman will come field, and nobody covering first. A little bit of a defensive error there by the Braves, and the Vols have another man on, and that's going to bring up number 77.
Yeah, had Maddox Wiley right there, number 35 for the Braves, second baseman. He was doing all he could to get over there at first base, but just not enough time right there.
Yeah, a little bit of a miscommunication by the first and second baseman there, and both of them kind of went for the ball, and nobody went back to cover first. And the first pitch from Violet will be low and inside.
Not a bad miss right there, though.
So he's been putting balls in good spots, just not getting the out, the is it swinging, or, yeah, swing and miss right there.
Big hack right there by Micah Dunn.
Count even at 1. Runner gets his lead at first. They're going to pick back at first, and that one's going to get away from the first baseman again.
He's rounding second.
And he's going to go first to third again. So another
RB opportunity right here.
Yeah, runner at third.
One count for Micah.
Violet comes set. The 1-1. I'll be taken on the inside third. Say it just missed, so count 2-1.
Great eye by Dunn right there.
2-1. That one's going to be low, so the count's going to be 3-1 here.
Maddox Wiley behind the plate. He's done really good so far with blocking it. Really sacrificing his body.
Yeah, nothing gotten by him as the 3-1 will be swung on down the third baseline. Will go just foul.
Great job right there by Elijah Pettis to stay foul just to make sure if it hit him, he would still be safe.
Count now full here. Violet coming with the payoff pitch. Swung on. That one's going to get down in left field. And it's going to get by the left fielder. 1 run will score.
Dunn is rounding.
And he's going to stop it, kind of
go
stuttered
third.
at second, but he's going to third, and he will get there without a throw, a standing triple. And the Vols now have a 6-0 lead.
You know, that was a hard ball to catch out there by the left fielder with the way it's slicing down and being a line drive. It was tough to read. He just kind of backed up on it.
Yeah, it's one of those kind of just hitting where everybody's not.
Right. Yet again, runner on third base with no outs. You can add to the lead right here.
So we got double zero up for the Vols. First pitch swinging. Done a really good job attacking the first pitch. I believe they've only taken out of the, I believe this is the 8th batter now for the Vols, and I believe 1 or 2 have taken the first pitch.
This is batter Houston Kimbrell right here, left-handed hitter.
Second lefty the Vols have had come to the plate. And that pitch will be on the low, in the dirt in the other batter's box.
Another great block by Wiley right there.
Yeah, he's doing a good job eating stuff up behind the plate. You know, nothing's gotten by him yet, really. The 1-1. In for a strike. Good pitch right there.
Great pitch. Way to hit it right there on the outside corner.
Yeah, lefty on lefty right there, and just went kind of outside and away from him, and a tough take right there. 1-2. Attacking that outer third again. We'll skip in, and the count will be now even at 2. Braves still looking to get their first out here in the top of the first. 2-2. Outer third again.
Bring the count to full.
It's our third full count here in the top of the first.
Still no outs.
3-2 from Violet, and that's going to be on the outer third again, ball 4. Second walk issued by the Braves here in the first inning, and now they again have runners on the corners. That's going to bring up the 9-hole hitter. That is number 25, Elijah Harris.
We'll have a mound visit right here with the Braves coach.
So catcher, pitcher, and coach meeting right here.
This could just be a little confidence talk.
I'm about to say, this doesn't look like he's going to switch anybody up right now. He's just going to go out there and talk to his kid.
Still early in the game.
Oh, yeah.
Baseball's unique. You never know what can happen.
I mean,
I've noticed that a lot in some college baseball this past week.
Oh, yeah. We've had, I mean, there was a game, I believe it was, may have been a game that Oral Roberts was playing Washington, maybe. They were down 8-0. And at one point in the game, they had come back and it had a 12-8 lead. So, I mean, no score is really, too hard to come back from. And, we've seen plenty of crazy baseball this week. And so nothing will shock me.
Pin today. The runner will take off from first.
It's a good throw, and they got him caught up, and that's going to get the first out. Runner coming home. That throw will be just late.
The pair of brothers right there. You have Maddox Wiley behind the plate, throwing it to Harris and Wiley.
And that was a dart thrown by the catcher right there.
It was. The twin brothers just have that telepathic communication.
Yeah, that connection right there. And that throw, I mean, kind of like he crow hopped the second baseman before he threw it home as the first pitch will be fouled off. Don't take that crow hop right there. You have the runner, and that's a double play.
Absolutely.
So count even at 1 here to Harris.
But I believe that's what the Vols were trying to do right there, trying to slow up the base runner as he was trying to steal second just to kind of mess with the Braves right there, bringing the runner on third.
Yeah, the old double steal. I mean, you still see that pulled off, and not much in college anymore because most catchers will hold on to it, but in high school you see that executed a lot.
Yes, you do.
As that pitch will be a ground ball hit at the second baseman. Fielded cleanly, fire over, and that will be the second out of the inning, so
Elijah Harris just grounds out right there.
Yeah, hard ground ball just right at the second baseman. That's going to bring up number 19,
Caleb Dunn. Right-handed hitter.
So after a little bit of a shaky start, the Braves got 2 quick outs right here. First pitch, Dunn.
Swinging.
Slow ground ball hit at the second baseman. And 4-3 to end the inning. So a hot start for the Vols as they lead the Braves after the top half of the first inning, 7-0. You're watching Babe Ruth Baseball here on the X Sports Network.
I'm Mike Keith, and my friends at Elliott Johnson Insurance have a great partner in Auto Owners Insurance. Auto Owners makes it easy to get life, home, car, or business insurance. Let Elliott Johnson Insurance find the Auto Owners policy that makes a difference in your life. Call Elliott Johnson Insurance at one of their 3 locations, Florence, Loretto, and Lawrenceburg. Elliott Johnson Insurance, moving forward for our clients every day.
Flooring sets the tone throughout your home.
For flooring that makes the right first impression, start by choosing us, Floored by Justin.
A one-stop flooring destination. Our new location stands alone for unequaled customer service and selection. Owner Justin Story's mastery of custom hardwood inlays means every room can have a custom look. Discover how the right choice of hardwood, laminate, carpet, or tile can set the tone in your home. Contact Floored by Justin today.
Whether it's popcorn, biscuits, or automotive, you need the right ingredients to achieve the best results. Heritage Automotive is proud to serve our community with a continually growing inventory. We also help our community grow by contributing to a vibrant economy, which helps build schools. I'm Keith Durham, and I'm the General Manager here at Heritage Automotive, and it's my job to make sure that you're 100% satisfied. Heritage Automotive, your hometown Chevy and GMC dealer.
This is the good life.
McMaster's Home Gallery, where you'll always get a special price every day. Shop their new showroom full of name brand furniture, sofas, recliners, dining and bedroom suites, Serta bedding, lots of tables and chairs just to match your decor. McMaster's Home Gallery also has GE appliances. Stop by on Highway 43 in Loretto or call 853-6140.
This is the X Sports Network.
And welcome back out to the Denver Trapp field here for the bottom half of the first inning. The Braves put themselves in a little bit of a hole, down 7-0 early, but they're coming to the plate for the first time. On the mound for the Vols will be the leadoff batter, Jack Emerson.
And hitting for the Braves will be Holden Tankersley right here, right-handed hitter.
The first pitch from Emerson was in the dirt for ball 1. The 1-0 working away from the right-handed batter will be outside for ball 2. 2-0. Swung on and missed for strike 1.
Big hack right there from Tankersley.
And, we saw the Braves having a little bit of a team meeting after that, rough top half of the first inning, as the 2-1 will be outside on the count 3-1. They put themselves in a little bit of a hole early, but like we had talked about, no lead is really safe in any level of baseball. And, kind of working some nerves off as the leadoff batter will be walked. So both leadoff batters in this game have been walked.
That's big right there. And get ahead and get your leadoff guy on and let the rest of your lineup do some damage, hopefully.
Hey, you can't come back from a deficit like this and one batter. And
this is why baseball's so great. It's a whole team effort right here. Because your hitter is Harrison Wiley, left-handed hitter.
The 1-0. Ground ball hit at the shortstop. He's going to try to flip over to second, and they will have one out. Tried to turn a double play right there by the Vols as Wiley will reach on a fielder's choice.
Harrison just legs it out right there.
It was a kind of a close play there at second, but
it was.
But the throw was in time.
Trick kid just fielded it cleanly and just tossed it over to second.
Now it'll be scored 6-4 fielder's choice. As they'll pick back over to first, and that was a really close play and a good pickoff by Emerson.
Great pickoff right there. Heads up by Wiley to get back to the bag.
Wiley got a pretty good lead over there at first. As the first pitch will be swung on and missed. That is number 2.
Jasper Kilburn. Another lefty, back-to-back lefties in this lineup.
And, that's one thing we talked about. We didn't know how many, lefties we'd see in this game, talking about the left-handed pitcher, Violet, for the Braves, and now they've come out with a couple left-handed batters as there'll be another pickoff to first. That one not in time. Wiley definitely getting his steps in at First is a little bit of a score update. I believe that is the Red Sox and Yankees game. As the Yankees lead that one 2-1 in the 7th inning.
The Yankees could close it out right there. They hold the Red Sox.
So 0-2 count here. 1 out, 1 on, bottom of the 1st inning. The Vols lead the Braves 7-0.
Runner takes off. Foul ball.
Trying a little bit of a hit and run right there. As that will be fouled off. Keep the count 0-2.
You know, Emerson is in the back of Wiley's mind right there at first base, considering he has a quick pickoff move.
And we've seen it twice already.
Pretty good move.
Especially for a righty.
Absolutely.
The 0-2, it's going to be get by the catcher over the head of Kilburn, and Wiley will take second.
Good jump by Wiley on first base to get to second right there. You know, he peeked to see where the ball was too. Great base running.
Yeah, so as soon as he saw it go over the batter's head, he took off and was there easily. The 1-2.
Great eye by Kilburn.
Yeah, outer third will be run the count even at 2.
Truitt working Wiley at second. Pitcher steps off.
And that 2-2 pitch will be fouled back into the net. So good battle right here between Emerson and Kilburn.
You love to see quality at bats put up right here.
Yeah, and quality is what this one's been. I mean, I believe this is 7th or 8th pitch coming right here. Just this at bat. 2-2 from Emerson. That one will be fouled back out of play, I believe.
Yes.
Yes, that will get out of play. Count still 2, even at 2. Runner Wiley on second, first runner in scoring position for the Braves.
Massive hole right up the middle.
Yeah, hard ground ball will easily score a run. As that one punch him out, looking backwards K. And Emerson just painted that outer third with the fastball, and Kilburn was caught looking.
Great pitch right there. You know, Emerson could have really started to settle down the Braves as they started to move runners around.
And that's a tough pitch right there. That's a 50-50 call, but in a situation like that, you don't want to force the umpire to make the call, but it did not go in the Braves' favor. That's going to bring up their cleanup batter number 6, Caden Rogerson.
Emerson steps off as Wiley gets a massive lead at second.
And Emerson going to step off again, fake pick. Really working on Wiley over there.
And I believe the Yankees just beat the Red Sox, the field beside us.
Yep, it looks like they're going out to shake hands. So the final, the Yankees beat the Red Sox on the other field, Tom Cruise Field, 2-1.
As Emerson picks back to second base, Wiley will be safe.
And the Vols on this field looking kind of like the Vols did in their Clemson Regional this weekend. They're wearing the black uniforms as well. As you know, Tennessee swept through that regional. As that pitch will be swung on and missed.
Big hack by Rogerson right there.
And you like to see it. You know, you got a runner in scoring position. You know, like to eat into this lead. And, you know, you see that gap in right center field right there. You put one there, we might have another inside the Parker. The 0-1 outside third. In the other batter's box, count even at 1 now.
Emerson just keeps it glove side right there.
And the 1-1 gets away from the catcher again. And the runner will get to third without a throw. And now a run 90 feet from home for the Braves, as they're looking to get on the board early here.
You'd love to see the Braves get a run in right here and slowly cut down the lead.
The 2-1, that's going to be high and outside. Count 3-1 now to Rogerson. He's done a good job. You know, we've seen most hitters in this game come out swinging a lot, and Rogerson really not, you know, and has a hitter's count, as that one's going to be
right behind him.
Yeah, man, I'm surprised he got out of the way. That's going to be a a 5-pitch walk right there, and Rogerson will trot down to first. So runners at the corners now for the Braves.
This will bring up number 27, Carter Grant, another right-handed hitter. This could change some momentum right here if you get Wiley in from third.
First swung on and missed. The check swing as they're going to throw to second.
And Wiley will come in to score from third.
So, yeah, the double steal executed well by the Braves, and they're on the board now as they trail the Vols 7-1 here in the bottom of the first inning.
Harrison Wiley just saw this throw to second and just took off right after that.
A smart play. I mean, they have a run on the board now and can start kind of chopping away at that lead as the first pitch to the second pitch to who we got back? Grant. We swung on and missed. Count 0-2. Rogerson has his lead at second. And that pitch low and away for a ball. Count 1-2 now. Huge hole between first and second. As that one ring 'em up. Wow, buckled the batter.
Great curveball by Emerson right there.
And Emerson will get the K to end the inning. So after one here on the Denver Trapp Field, the Vols lead the Braves 7-1. You're watching Babe Ruth Baseball here on the X Sports Network.
Like you, our roots are in Lawrence County, providing banking for every stage of life since 1934. Lawrenceburg Federal Bank has been not just your bank, but also your friend, helping you with home loans, consumer and auto loans, and your everyday personal banking needs. Lawrenceburg Federal offers you a warm smile and personal experience, as well as the conveniences of modern-day online banking, mobile banking, and telebanking. Lawrenceburg Federal Bank, your neighbor and friend, located at 118 West Gain Street, next to the courthouse.
Are you tired of missing out on family life just to be treated like another truck number? Since 1986, Southeast Cares has been a family-operated business based in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee. Being family-owned ourselves, we understand the importance of family, which is why we value it above all else. With our large number of dedicated lanes and our friendly staff, we are able to evenly divide your home time with the amount of time you spend on the road. We offer multiple benefits with large company pay, all while keeping a small company environment. For more information, visit our website at southeastcarers.com or check us out on Instagram and Facebook.
For the best at-home care in Lawrence County, the Summit at Home is the right company for you. We have a friendly staff over 25 that is trained, educated, and qualified to help with all your needs within your household. Our non-medical services include transportation, housework, dressing, and companionship. We are also covered by most long-term care providers. For more information, please call 931-762-2310.
This is the X Sports Network.
And welcome back out to Lawrenceburg here, top of the second inning, Babe Ruth Baseball. We got the Vols and the Braves. The Vols currently lead the Braves 7-1.
Yeah, Eli Morgan up to bat, number 42.
Violet still on the mound for the Braves after having a little bit of a rough start, but had a meeting with his coach after the first 6 runs had come in without getting an out. Had a meeting with his coach and got the 3 outs with only allowing one more run, as that ball is going to be hit towards the shortstop, fielded cleanly. Fire over to first will be get away from the first baseman.
Bring him off the bag, but he'll throw it to
and they're going to have a throw to second in time, and they're going to get the out.
Tag him out.
A little punch in the face right there to get him out.
Hey, whatever gets the job done.
I mean, that'll be a hit, but the runner is out, so 1 up, 1 down.
I don't think Morgan expected the ball to come off the wall as hard as it did right there.
Yeah, the shortstop for the Braves really gunned it over there, and it got by the first baseman, but it bounced right back to him in a good throw.
Great throw by the first baseman, Tankersley, right there.
So that's going to bring back up Jack Emerson, the leadoff batter for the Vols. They have 11 men in their lineup, and they're going to let them all bat. Emerson walked in his first AB as he'll take the first pitch low in the dirt for a ball.
Emerson's looking to help his cause and extend the lead even more.
Yeah, had a good first inning, only giving up 1 run, as the second pitch will also be in the dirt for ball 2. The 2-0 to Emerson. That one will get away from the catcher, ball 3.
If if you're a pitcher right here, you just want to try to throw it right down the middle, as you're not expecting Emerson to swing anything.
Yeah, 3-0, most guys aren't going to swing, but, I mean, again, this is Babe Ruth, so most of the rules of baseball are kind of out the door. As Violet will lay one right down the middle. Emerson thought it was outside and started walking to first, and umpire called it a strike, so count 3-1 now. And the 3-1 will be just outside. Emerson will trot down the first, and he has been walked in both of his ABs.
Jake Moore coming up to bat again right here. He has one hit so far.
Yeah, good. A real hard hit ball in his first AB.
Hoping Violet can turn it around right here.
1 out, 1 on here in the top of the second. Is Emerson's going to take off for second. A good throw by the catcher, but just behind the second baseman, as Emerson will swipe his first bag of the day.
As the catcher Wiley throws it to the second baseman Wiley.
Yeah, they got a brother connection, and it's worked out pretty well so far for the Braves. 1-0 here to Moore. As he'll hit another ground ball hard at the third baseman. A little bit of a dribbler, drops it, fires over to first, and it will get away from the first baseman. Emerson will score. Moore, that one really away from the first baseman. He's going to head to third. Good throw by the first baseman. And it's going to get away from the shortstop, and Moore's going to go home, and he will be there. The throw not in time. So we have our second inside the park home run here for the Vols, as they now lead this one 9-1.
Jake Moore gets 2 runs right there, himself included.
Yeah, single with a couple errors right there, but he's home, so.
That'll bring up Truitt Kid. Truitt brought in an RBI last time. Let's do that. So no one on base for him this go around, so you'd like to see him try to get back on.
So yeah, Vols currently lead the Braves 9-1 here in the top of the second inning. Nobody on, 1 out. First pitch from Violet. Well, nearly hit Kid, but he will get out of the way, and that ball will be inside. So count 1-0. And that one's going to be driven to left field. The left fielder having a tough read, but will not make the. They're going to say he caught that?
Yes.
Wow, what a catch there by the left fielder. It looked like it had.
Hold on to it right there.
Yeah, it looked like it had almost gotten out of his glove, but he really went up and made a grab there.
He brought his arm back with him, but way to hold on to it.
Yeah, it looks similar to that. You know, that play that the Angels outfielder Hunter Renfroe had made in that opening day game, where he was running backwards and kind of just threw his arm up there and made the grab. So that's going to bring up the cleanup batter, as he will hit it right back to the pitcher.
It'll be Keegan Lowe.
And they will get out of the inning without too much damage. So the Braves come back and have a pretty good top of the second inning. So they currently trail the Vols currently lead the Braves 9-1 after the top of the second inning. You're watching Babe Ruth Baseball here on the X-Sports Network.
There are now more ways to save at Quick Mart. Become a Quick Club member and easily earn rewards on qualifying purchases at Quick Mart convenience stores using the Quick Club app, available on the Apple App Store and Google Play. To save on fuel for work, use the Fuel Rewards Pro app to earn 5 cents a gallon on work fill-ups and redeem the savings for yourself. To get started, visit fuelrewards.com/pro or download the app in the Apple App Store and Google Play.
Hey, this is Phil Hooper. Get the look you want for your favorite school, church, or business with apparel from HD Ink Screen Printing in Leoma, Tennessee. Got a logo you need embroidered or screen printed? Let HD Ink give you the professional look that sets the bar in today's world. We do fundraisers and custom designed apparel and so much more. Call today, 931-201-2961, or come see us at our new shop located at 26 Ingram Road in Leoma. Remember, HD Ink for the look you want and the look you deserve.
Employee Resources Credit Union is an easy solution to banking, offering a personal, simple, yet modern way to bank. When you bank with ERCU, you are a shareholder, meaning you own a piece of the pie. And we make it easy with the convenience of digital banking, with service you won't find at another financial institution, including low to zero fees and incredible rates. We have the technology you need with the personal service you deserve, right here in your own neighborhood. Employee Resources Credit Union, not for profit, for service.
a local law firm respected throughout the state. Generations of clients have turned to Boston, Holt, and Durham since 1948. We assist individuals and businesses with their legal needs, including real estate, property closings, personal injury, employment discrimination, and family law. Our clients get the personal attention and convenience of a hometown law firm with the resources and ability to handle any case. Come see us at Boston, Holt, and Durham.
And welcome back out here, bottom of the second inning. While we were gone, Maddox Wiley, was he the catcher?
I believe he is second baseman.
The second baseman flew out to the shortstop, so quickly one away here in the bottom of the second for the Braves as they trail the Vols 9-1.
We have Jax Violet up to bat, left-handed hitter, also the pitcher.
And he'll take a big hack at the first pitch swing and miss. Left-handed pitcher and batter. His Braves lineup, for it to be a young team, they got a lot of lefties.
Yes, they do.
0-1 pitch from Emerson.
Flips the outside corner, great spot.
Yeah, low and away. I mean, I've talked about that calling, several Loretto games this year. Carter in particular is really good at working that low and outer third. I mean, I believe it was a game against Giles County. He had like 6 strikeouts in that one spot.
That's great. There's really nothing you can do as a hitter with that pitch.
So count 1-2. And talking about Carter, I mean, he had a great end of the season. That pitch will get away from the catcher. Count even at 2. He had that tough outing against Milan in the sectional game 2, where the first pitch went off his foot. And I commend him for going 2 2/3 in that game. But up to that point, had pitched amazing.
Absolutely, you love to see a guy toughen it out right there at the end too.
As the 2-2 swung on and missed, another strikeout there for Emerson.
Violet will take a massive hack right there.
Yeah, he was really swinging those high fastballs, and Emerson got strike 1 with it and went back to it to get that strikeout.
This will bring up Hayden Boshears, another right-handed hitter.
Yeah, Emerson shaking off his catcher, gets his pitch he likes. The first pitch, he's going with that high fastball again. Will not get a swing and miss right there, so that one will be ball 1. 1-0. Got a swing and miss. That was a high breaking ball right there, and Boshears thought it was gonna break back into the zone and just swung under it. It's count even at 1. Emerson going with that low outer third fastball. Will just missed the zone. Count 2-1 now. And that pitch just high. So that's going to be a hitter's count here for Boshears, 3-1.
Boshears with a really good eye right there. That's a hard pitch to lay off of.
And if I'm a batter for the Braves right here, hitter's count, I'm swinging. You got to cut into this lead somehow, as he will take the 3-1. It was a low fastball, just got the bottom of the plate and bottom of the zone, and that count is now full. 3-2. Swung on, fouled back.
Battling it off.
Out of play over our heads.
We've seen our fair share of quality at bats this game too.
Yeah, but on both sides. The Vols obviously with a good sizable lead right here, 9-1. But the Braves have had some good at bats. They just haven't ended their way. As the 3-2 will be swung on, and that one will be fouled back out of play as well.
Boshears just keeps battling right here. He does not want to be the third out of this inning.
And now the pitch of the AB coming up here. And this is the second Braves batter we've seen almost go to double digits with the pitch count. Three-two swung on and missed. It will get by the catcher. Throw over to first will be there just in time.
As the throw bounced to the first baseman Moore right there.
So the Vols keep the Braves off the board here in the top of the second. Bottom of the second. So after 2 here in Lawrenceburg, the Vols lead the Braves 9-1. You're watching Babe Ruth Baseball here on the X Sports Network.
Got a dent, a ding, a scratch, or a bent fender? Major or minor, Car Country Collision Center in Leoma can fix you up. Car Country works with all insurance carriers, gives free estimates, can work on foreign and domestic vehicles, and has experience you can trust. They've been in business since 1990. Unfortunately, accidents happen, but you can get your car back on the road with as little hassle as possible with the help of Car Country. Call 931-852-4708 or stop by at 2567 Highway 43 South in Leoma.
Lawrenceburg Flooring and More is your premier source for hardwood, laminate, luxury vinyl tile, sheet vinyl, residential and commercial carpet, carpet tiles, ceramic and porcelain tile, waterproof floating floor, plus blinds and shutters. Lawrenceburg Flooring and More is also home to all name brands and can tackle projects big and small. Installation? You're covered with installers who've got years of experience and stand behind their work. Let Lawrenceburg Flooring and More make your design dreams a reality. 2760 Highway 43 North or visit LawrenceburgFlooringandMore.com.
Arctic Air keeps your home or business comfortable. For more than 20 years, we've provided outstanding residential and commercial services through Southern Middle Tennessee. Whether you need assistance with your heat, air conditioning, preventive maintenance, or anything in between, trust our reliable team to get the job done. We'll take the time to figure out your specific needs and recommend what we believe is right and best for your situation.
We've been using Arctic Air for over 15 years now. Their service is great, they're here when we need them, and their prices are competitive. They take the worry out of the heat and air so I don't have to.
Arctic Air, when you need us, we'll be there.
Rent-Right Equipment has all the tools you need to get the job done. From bobcats to trenchers to augers to lifts, we have a large variety of equipment for every project, big or small. Need a new mower? We have you covered there too. With great brands Hustler and Big Dog, Rent-Right is ready to serve all your equipment needs. Call today and reserve your equipment from Rent-Right Equipment in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee.
This is the X Sports Network.
And welcome back out here to Lawrenceburg, top of the third inning. New arm on the mound for the Braves is going to be number 2, Jasper Kilburn. The righty is the first pitch will skip away from the catcher. Batting for the Vols will be number 17, Ben Morgan. 1 for 1. Got a hit in his first AB, and I believe he had the inside the park home run, the 3-run.
Yes, 3 RBIs.
And, a Babe Ruth game, we got a big field and the outfielders are playing in. I like to see inside the park home runs. It's fun for everybody as the 1-0 pitch will be in there for a strike.
This is already an unordinary, large field.
We were talking about the Clemson regional, talking about how small their field was. It's 310 to left, 390 to center, and 320 to right. Left and right here are bigger than a college field, so as the 2-1 will skip into the catcher's mitt, and it will be 3-1 here
what
for
makes
Morgan.
This field unique too is how big foul grounds is here too.
Yeah, and we've seen that a couple of throws get away from the Braves' first baseman as the 3-1 will dropped in there for a strike. There's been several throws that have gotten away from the first baseman that have led runners for the Vols going first to third on just a bad pickoff or a bad throw. 3-2, it will get away, and Morgan will hop over to first on a walk as throwing the bat back to his dugout.
So
Launched that one.
walks the first batter he sees.
So all 3 pitchers that have pitched today have walked their leadoff batter. And big key, talking with some of the Mustangs pitchers, Carter and Clint, before their ABs, I look at them and I'm like, do not walk the first batter, because we have, a couple weeks ago as they pick off to first, not in time. A Summertown Loretto game, the regular season, the one at Loretto that Tuesday night. I'm pretty sure Loretto had the leadoff batter get on base the first 5 innings of that game. I mean, it was crazy. And there weren't a lot of hits, so most of them were walks. But just and that led to Loretto, I believe. I don't remember the final score of that game, but they did win that game. As the ball will get away from the catcher, and Morgan will take second.
Elijah Pettis will square on the bunt right there and pull it back just in enough time.
So runner in scoring position early for the Vols here in the top of the third inning. And we had a long top of the first inning as the Vols put 7 on the board, but you take away a little bit of a shaky start from the Braves, and we got a close ball game. But as that pitch will also get away from the catcher.
Kilburn just throw it right behind the batter, Pettis.
Yeah, Wiley having a little bit of a tough go behind the plate in this inning with the new pitcher. Morgan takes third, so now they have a run 90 feet from home with no outs here in the top of the third.
Another RBI chance right here by the Vols.
So Pettis has a 2-1 count.
Pettis already has a hit in the game, so you'd like to see him extend that hit.
2-0. Swung on, fouled back. So count 2-1 now. See the Vols' third base coach giving some signs. And that's the thing I love about Babe Ruth baseball, When you're watching Loretto games, you have the coaches out there in the uniforms. When you're playing Babe Ruth, you just got 2 dads out there on first and third giving signs.
Yeah, they just get off their job and doing anything they can to come out here to watch some baseball.
As the 2-1 will be just inside. Count 3-1. I would say you get these 2 dads coming off their day job, just coming to watch their kids' games, and now they're the first and third base coaches.
Pettis with a good take.
Yeah, Pettis a quality AB so far. Hitters count 3-1, and he'll take that one and trot down to first. So Kilburn having a little bit of a rough start here as he's walked the first 2 batters he's seen. But he hasn't really given him much to hit. I mean, he's gotten a couple of strikes so far, but just really nothing that the Vols are wanting to swing at.
This brings up Micah Dunn, who was 1 for 1 with an RBI.
Yeah, Dunn had a good hit in that first inning as he's swinging. Wiley the throw, the runner will be safe. So they did another double steal. That's the third we've seen, I believe, today, and it's all 3 of them have resulted in a run. So Morgan will score, and the Vols now lead the Braves 10-1.
Still a runner in scoring position. This time 180 feet away.
Yeah, Pettis, big lead at second as the first pitch. Kilburn doing a good job getting ahead in the count early, 0-2.
Yeah, that's such a crucial part right there is getting ahead in the count.
The 0-2 swung on and missed. And a big swinging strikeout right there. And Kilburn now has the first out here in the third inning.
This will bring up Houston Kimbrough, who walked in the last at bat.
So runner on second for the Vols as they lead the Braves 10-1.
Kilburn getting his first out.
As that first pitch will be skipped into the catcher Wiley.
Great block right there by Wiley.
And we've talked about him. He's done, a couple of pitches have been really, nothing he could do about it. But he's done, when they're, skipped in and stuff like that, he's done a really good job eating them up behind the plate.
Yes, he has. You love to see young catchers just giving up their bodies for the ball like that.
As that pitch, a breaking ball, bended in there, and that will be count 1-1.
Great pitch right there. I think it kind of froze up Kimbrough.
Yeah, definitely. And that one swung on and missed. Foul tip into the catcher's glove. Count 1-2. And after 2 leadoff walks by Kilburn, done a good job coming back as that ground ball will get right through the 5-6 hole. A good diving play there by the Braves second baseman, but that will be a lead or a first hit given up by Kilburn. The runner will hold up at third, so runners at the corners here with 1 out.
Pettis at third and Kimbrough at first right here. 1 out. That'll bring up Elijah Harris, right-handed hitter.
We have a little mound visit by the catcher here.
This is just to kind of calm him down. So, hey, we have 1 out. Ball back to you. Try to roll it second base.
And
he check the runner at third.
He got that first strikeout and was really working good. It was a good hit ball right there by the Vols there, just sneaking it right through the 5-6 gap. But other than that, Kilburn after walking the first 2 guys has looked pretty calm. So runners at the corner here, one out here in the top of the third. Is that first pitch? We're going to have another double steal as they will get – the runner at third did not go, and that kind of steal attempt for second will result in an out and no run.
The Wiley brothers having another play out there together.
Yeah, I mean, you can have them at second or short. You know, Wiley to Wiley's been a really good connection tonight for the Braves. And that pitch will be in the dirt. Count 2-0. 2 outs now here in the top of the third inning. Runner still at third for the Vols. As that pitch is going to get over the catcher's head, the runner coming home. Wiley can't. Yeah, maybe would have had time to throw it to the catcher there, but had a tough time eating it up at the wall.
You know, with the foul territory still being massive, especially with this back stomp, it's kind of tough as it died right there at the wall.
So now the Vols will extend their lead 11-1, and a 3-0 count here to Harris. Nobody on, though. So Kilburn comes set. The 3-0. And that one will skip away from the catcher, but it will be a walk for Harris. So he will trot down to first, and that'll bring up number 19, Caleb Dunn.
This will be the 10th batter in the order.
And I believe Dunn was the last out of the first inning. So Kilburn checking the runner at first, Harris. First pitch. In for a strike.
Way to get ahead right there.
When we talk that low and a away, that bottom away third is a good spot to hit. It's hard to hit for any batter, and you know, if a pitcher can hit that spot a lot, he's going to have a good game. The 0-1 going for that spot again, just missed it low and away, and count even at 1 now.
Kilburn trying to bounce back right here after giving up 2 runs.
Harris takes his lead. Swung on.
Just foul.
He's going to get just foul.
On the right-hand side of the bag.
Yeah, just right of first base. Count 1 and 2 now. As Kilburn 1 strike away from getting out of this top of the third inning. Harris has his lead. They'll pick over to first. It's a good throw.
Great throw.
But Harris will get back safely. You know, he's seen a couple of pickoffs not go the Braves' way, so seeing a successful one right there. The 1-2 locked up the batter there, Dunn, but it was inside, count even at 2.
You can tell Dunn started to swing right there and just pulled back.
Harris, big secondary, as that breaking ball will just be, I guess they say that one missed high. Looked about belt level, but the count now full here to Dunn. Kilburn peeks back over at Harris, another good throw.
Not a bad idea to pick over to first as it's full. 2 outs. You expect the runner Harris to be stealing right here on the pitch.
He's had 2 good throws to first. I mean, right there on the spot. And
yes, he has.
Runner is going on full count, and ring him up backwards K to end the inning. So Kilburn, after walking the first 2 batters, gives up 2 runs, but strikes out 2 here in the top of the third inning as the Vols lead the Braves 11-1. You're watching Babe Ruth Baseball here on the X Sports Network.
From our humble beginnings to today, Parks Lumber Company has continuously served Lawrence and surrounding counties for over a century. Although we started as a small lumber yard in 1896, we have grown to include everything you need to make your dream project come to life. No matter your building needs, our experienced staff will be with you every step of the way to ensure you receive the highest customer service and attention to detail you deserve. Visit us at 106 2nd Street or on Facebook. We guarantee you will see working with PLC is as easy as 1, 2, 3.
Whether you're looking to spruce up the interior or exterior of your home or business, trust Lawrenceburg Glass to provide a one-of-a-kind product. From windows to mirrors, shower doors, custom framing, storefront installations, and everything in between, Lawrenceburg Glass takes pride in our quality craftsmanship and strong attention to detail. With us, your customer experience always exceeds expectations. We're reliable, on time, and we deliver stunning results. Lawrenceburg Glass. Our passion is reflected in our work.
Great food is just a short drive to Heine's Barbecue in Lawrenceburg. Mouth-watering is just one way to describe the amazing flavors of the best piece of Heine in town. When you dig into a plate of pulled pork, hand-chopped brisket, chicken, wood-fire oven pizzas, and the menu goes on. Wash it all down with a swig of Heine Shine lemonade and then make your way over to the gift shop full of Heine sauces, snacks, and more. Heine's Barbecue, Highway 43 North in Lawrenceburg.
This is the X Sports Network.
And welcome back out to Lawrenceburg for some Babe Ruth baseball. Bottom of the third inning. 9-10-1 due up for the Braves as they trail the Vols 11-1. A little
Jack
bit of a
Emerson's still your pitcher right here for the Vols.
Yeah, Emerson had a pretty good day on the mound so far. He's putting the ball where he wants to, and you know, on the other side of the ball, I believe he's kind of gone up 2 times and walked both times, so really helping his cause out. So leading it off for the Braves will be number 11, Trent Jones, his first AB. Just finished up a big weekend of college baseball. The regionals is the first pitch from Emerson will be in with a strike. We were one game away from having the super regionals all set up. The last game is Stanford, Texas A&M.
Massive game right there.
Yeah, the winner will get to face the Texas Longhorns. Is that tried to check swing right there. Jones will swing through though and count 0-2. Yeah, and the Texas and Texas A&M would be a fun regional to see. And, you know, it'll be a toss-up of who hosts that, as that pitch will get away from the catcher. And both being 2 seeds, it would be we have another one of those. But we have –
things would definitely get heated up right there.
Yeah, so – and those 2 fan bases, despite, you know, being in different conferences now, still don't like each other. But we have 7 of the 8 super regionals set up. You know, Winston-Salem, the Wake Forest, and Alabama.
Strike 3 looking. Emerson throwing the breaking ball right there, right on the corner.
He's got a couple of backwards Ks in this game, you know, just – really locking up the batter. And
5 strikeouts from Emerson.
Yeah. So that's going to bring up number 17, Jacob Tesmer.
It's great to see this guy. We went to school together at Kaufman. Haven't seen him in a few years, so it's good to see him again.
As the first pitch will be just high and outside of the zone. We've got a super regional in Baton Rouge between 2 SEC teams, LSU and Kentucky. There's a couple of those SEC matchups in the super regionals, but as Tesmer will swing through on the 1-0 pitch, count even at 1.
Tennessee and Southern Mississippi yet?
Yeah, that's no announcement to where that one is yet.
Still undecided.
Yeah, that will be decided in the morning, as that pitch will get away from the catcher just over his head. We got Tennessee and Southern Miss. An interesting one, Indiana State, a national seed against an unranked TCU team. Indiana State is not going to be allowed to host that game. They have other events going on campus, so that one is going to be moved to Fort Worth, and the red-hot Horned Frogs will get to host a super regional.
You know, the Horned Frogs are on it this week.
I mean, they beat Arkansas, the number 3 overall team in the country, in 2 games, 20-5 and 12-4, I believe, is the Tesmer will swing and miss on that one. Count full. Another interesting region, 2 non-national teams, is Tesmer will get walked right there in a 6-pitch walk. Good AB. We got a 4-seed Oral Roberts going to Eugene to take on the Ducks, as looks like we're going to have a mound visit between Emerson and his coach. Charlottesville region will be the Virginia Cavaliers and Duke Blue Devils, 2 ACC foes, and that other SEC super regional matchup, the Gators and the Gamecocks. I think that would be a really good series. But yeah, we're waiting on Stanford and A&M to finish up. I believe that game is still 1-1 in the bottom of the 2nd inning. It was a really good game between them last night. Stanford pulled away. And Stanford, the only West Coast team really even left in baseball. You know, you think about the West Coast and back in the day having all these, you know, powerhouses, USC, UCLA, Arizona State, teams like that have just been, dominant in the past 20 years, but you look in the past 5, really, other than Oregon State and Stanford, there's really not been anything out on the West Coast.
This is the leadoff hitter, number 45, Holden Tankersley's coming up for a second as bat.
Walked his first.
One.
So he's got a runner on first, Tesmer.
1 out.
Braves looking to cut into this Vols lead. As Emerson's pitch will be fouled back into the netting. Count 0-2 now. But yeah, full weekend of baseball. I mean, and for any baseball fan, college or not,
it's been great.
I'd spend the $7 or $8 it is for ESPN Plus and just watch as much baseball as possible.
Absolutely. I had to refresh my
subscription. But yeah, when Tennessee wasn't playing, I've been on that squeeze play and had like 6 games up at the same time, and that's just a dream for me. Is the swing and miss foul tip into the catcher's glove will be the second out of the inning. Let's bring up the second batter, number 26, Harrison Wiley. He got on with a fielder's choice his last time up. And I believe he's the one run in this game.
Oh, and Tesmer will be picked off right there.
Yeah, caught sleeping at first, so that's going to be the end of the third inning as Tesmer is picked off on first by Emerson. So after 3 here in Lawrenceburg, the Vols lead the Braves 11-1. You're watching Babe Ruth Baseball here on the X Sports Network.
For decades, First Class Charter has provided high-quality motor coach transportation services to the Tennessee Valley. With numerous safety and cleanliness accreditations, First Class Charter is ready to make your group trip a reality. Contact us today by visiting firstclasscharter.net. First Class Charter, the official motor coach company of the North Alabama Lions.
Hey everyone, this is Landon Saunders.
And this is Nate Patterson with Cloud9 Fiber.
We're excited to finally be able to offer Lawrenceburg our blazing fast, reliable, and affordable fiber internet services.
If you're looking for a more reliable and more affordable provider, we at Cloud9 Fiber have you covered.
Plans start at $50 a month, and we can offer up to a gigabit to your home or business.
We are excited to be able to offer your first month of service entirely free. We encourage you to sign up on cloud9fiber.com or by calling 931-201-9098 so we can help you make the switch today.
Hello everyone, this is Eric Schultz. On behalf of Cade and the entire Schultz family, we would like to say thank you. Thank you for all the love, all the support, and most importantly, the prayers. 1 Peter 5:10 reads, "But the God of all grace, who hath called us unto his eternal glory by Christ Jesus, after that you have suffered a while, make you perfect, establish, strengthen, settle you." We want to thank God for his grace. Go Wildcats.
Southern Tennessee Orthopedics welcomes orthopedic surgeon Dr. Paul Thomas. Count on Dr. Paul Thomas, podiatrist Dr. James Barksdale, and nurse practitioner Doug Ead at Southern Tennessee Orthopedics to keep your life in motion. Injuries and foot pain can rob you of the activities you enjoy most. So our team is here, close to home, to address the pain and to get you moving again. Southern Tennessee Orthopedics. From the routine to the unforeseen, you can count on us. To learn more, visit southerntennesseemedicalgroup.com or to schedule an appointment, call 931-762-4400. Are you looking for the perfect refrigerator? What about a new stove or washer or dryer? It only makes sense to shop at the one place that specializes in appliances, top to bottom, big or small. And that's Kelly Appliance in Lawrenceburg. Kelly Appliance is home to all major name brands, including LG. LG makes life good with a full selection of refrigerators, cooking appliances, dishwashers, microwaves, and more, including appliances made right here in Tennessee. Family owned and family operated. Stop by Kelly Appliance on Jerry Street in Lawrenceburg today.
This is Jason at Volco Auto Supply in Lawrenceburg. For over 90 years, Volco has been a family-owned company. We're proud of our past and excited about our future. We're open to the public for wholesale and retail trade. We carry product lines such as Milwaukee Tools, Lucas Oil and Malco product. We carry all major brands of lubricants like Shell Rotella, Haviland, Castrol GTX, Mystic, Motorcraft, Valvoline, Kindle, and Mobil. We here at Volco offer a complete line of car detailing supplies, shop supplies, tire repair products, and lawnmower supplies. Check us out online at VolcoAutosupply.com or at 416 Buffalo Road here in Lawrenceburg.
And welcome back, top of the fourth inning here in the Babe Ruth game between the Vols and the Braves. New arm on the mound for the Braves will be number 6, Caden Rogerson.
You have the hitter, number 42, Eli Morgan, making his second trip to the plate.
So it'll be 11-1-2 here for the Vols in the fourth inning. They lead this game against the Braves 11-1, and we finished off the bottom of the third inning with a pickoff from the Vols pitcher Jack Emerson, and he's shown off that good pickoff move several times and finally got one tonight. Let's count 1-1 to Morgan. Rogerson, another righty. Comes set with the 1-1. Fastball swung on deep to center field. Center fielder will camp under it and make the first out. So another good start to the inning by the Braves as they sit down the first batter. That's going to bring off the leadoff batter, Emerson. Technically doesn't have an AB yet, but has been walked twice.
He is also the pitcher.
Yeah, and he's had a good day on the mound, several strikeouts, and has reached base and I believe scored both times.
Yeah.
So definitely helping his own cause as the first pitch to him will be get away from the catcher right there.
Rogerson kind of has a tough arm slot as he's coming from the side.
And, we talked about left-handed batters. We thought it'd be hard to see, but, a funky arm slot can definitely, play some tricks on the batter's eyes right there. That one will be low and away. Count 2-0 here to Emerson. He really hasn't had to take the bat off his shoulder all night. I mean, he hasn't really had anything in the strike zone to hit. As the 2-1, that one will also be low. 3-0.
Jack Emerson making his way closer and closer to the third walk.
Yeah, going for the hat trick. As the 3-0 will hit him. So he doesn't have the hat trick on walks, but will reach base the third time.
Looks like he got him right in the elbow.
Yeah, plunked him in the elbow. And
making his way to first base.
This young at age right here for Babe Ruth, most people don't have all the fancy, elbow guards and shin guards and stuff like that. So he definitely feeling that one, but
never a fun spot to get hit.
Yeah. So that's going to bring up Moore for his third at bat. 2 for 2. Had inside the Parker last inning, or last AB. Single his first time. Runner going. Wiley couldn't really glove it as it got away from him, so Emerson will swipe another bag. Really been on the move on the base pass too. I believe that's the second stolen base for Emerson.
Moore has another RBI opportunity.
Runner in scoring position.
One of the holes in the outfield.
Yeah, big hole between, right down the middle. As that one will get away from Wiley, Emerson will trot to third on the wild pitch. And after getting the leadoff batter out, the Vols have a runner in scoring position at third with a hot batter Moore. Does it look like we had lightning out there in the outfield?
A little bit.
A flash. Is that one a
skip right in front of Wiley, but he's able to get a glove on it and stop it from going back to the backstop?
Don't believe there's any storms in the area right now. I mean, probably just some of that summer lightning that just pops up at night.
Yes, we got a little.
Yeah, we got a little blob, little red dot just south of us, but as that one's going to get away.
They're going to hold up Emerson on third. As Jake Moore will take a walk and end up on first base.
So Moore reached base all 3 times. That's going to bring up Truett Kidd.
Dangerous batter right here.
He is, believe he has reached base multiple times tonight. No, just once.
He also has an RBI, so he can bring in another RBI right here. Runner on third.
Runners on the corners here. As that one's going to get away from Wiley and skip off. As they're going to hold Emerson at third, but Moore will take second. So now they have 2 runners in scoring position.
As the Braves coach is going to go time and make another mound visit right here.
And this is probably just to calm down Rogerson. He's come out, got that first out. I believe it was on one of the first 2 pitches he threw to the last batter in the Vols lineup. Just trying to calm him down because a bunch of pitches he's thrown so far have been really hard for Wiley to eat up, and some of them have gotten by as he's walked both batters so far that are on base currently. And the 1-2 and now the 3 batter up. It's a dangerous spot in the Vols lineup that has gone through. This is their 3rd time now at the plate, and they've been seeing up everything. As coach will go back to the dugout, and Wiley will get back behind home plate.
Rogerson looking for the second out right here.
Yeah, 1-0 count here to Kidd. That pitch just low.
You like to see kids approach right here. He's hitting, and he has that yes, no mentality.
Yeah.
He's ready to hit at all times.
2-0. And we saw it again, kind of ready to hit on all pitches thrown, and that's kind of the mentality that Clint Wright, the coach for the Wildcats, has kind of brought to their program. After his first year, their record didn't go the way they wanted it to, but they were swinging the bat a lot and bringing in runs. As that one will be a 4-pitch walk to Kidd, and now 3 straight walks for Rogerson. Has the bases loaded with 1 out, bringing up cleanup batter. That's number 66, Keegan Lowe. Bases loaded here, top of the 4th inning. First pitch, that one in there, breaking ball in for a strike. Really dropped the curve in on him.
Maybe Cade and Rogerson can come back right here and throw more strikes and try to get out of this inning.
The 0-1 in the dirt for bring the count even at 1. And it's had a tough time finding the strike zone so far this inning, but looking to come back and attack this Vols cleanup batter. The 1-1, another curve. That one just
over Keegan Lowe's head.
Yeah, good job getting out of the way of that one. Those breaking balls at the head can definitely be scary.
You do have a helmet on, but it's still not a great feeling getting hit in the head.
Oh yeah, getting hit with a baseball anywheres. Rogerson will drop that one in for strike 2. It doesn't matter if you got any protection on, padding. It's gonna hurt, and it'll leave a spot. Count 2-2 here to Lowe. As that one will be swung on over the head, and that's going to be in the right center field gap. 1 run will score. Here comes another one. Yeah, they're going to bring in 2 runs. As now the Vols lead this one 13-11. A 2 RBI base hit for Keegan Lowe.
See, that brought in Jack Emerson and Jake Moore right there. Runners on first and second here for Ben Morgan.
Still 1 out here in the top of the 4th inning.
Morgan earlier in this game had an inside the park home run that brought in 3 runs.
He's got a chance to do it again as the first pitch to him will be high and inside for a ball.
I believe that was a breaking ball right there.
Yeah, Rogerson he's worked a couple more breaking balls than we've seen from the rest of these Braves pitchers, but just having a hard time finding the zone as that one will be outside for ball 2. Miles, we were talking about the Super Regionals last weekend. Who do you think's your hot team right now to make it to Omaha and win it all?
I'm a massive Tennessee fan, so I'm really hoping they make it.
But also being a Tennessee fan, you gotta, as the Morgan's going to drop that one down, a little bit of a swinging bunt. Fire over to first will be the second out, but it will advance the runners to second and third.
2 runners in scoring position here.
But being a Tennessee,
5, Elijah Pettis.
Yep, Pettis has had a pretty good day at the plate so far. But being a Tennessee fan, we know that anytime something good looks to happen, it's not going to happen.
No, but this has been a season of adversity for the Tennessee Volunteers, so they've really looked good the second half of the season. Really bounced back pretty good.
Yeah, started off the season, preseason number 2, go to that tournament in Arizona, where they dropped the first 2 games of the season. First time any Tony Vitello coach team had done that, and they really just had a tough time finding their groove in SEC play through the first half of the season, as that one will be swung on and missed. I believe they were 4-11 through their first 5 SEC series, finished the season, or maybe they were 5-10, finished 11-4, and really got their groove. You know, they had dropped out of the rankings for a little bit, and now they had gotten into the rankings at the end of the season, as that one will get by Wiley, runners will hold up. And you know, they didn't get the host, but they went to a tough Clemson regional where the Tigers had won 17 in a row. And then, you know, everybody saw the marathon, the 4-hour, I believe it was 42-minute baseball game we had.
Sat through all of it
Saturday night. And, you know, I was at a birthday party. I watched the first 3 or 4 innings. Clemson hit that 3-run home run. I kind of just turned it off. Had some friends text me, Mike, were you watching this game? And I was like, no.
That game made me feel bipolar almost.
And I was asking my friend that was at the party, I was like, what's going on with the Tennessee game? And he's like, oh, they're in extra innings.
Yeah, you know, Zane Ditton came through huge with 2 strikes on him, 2 outs in the top of the ninth, and gave him the lead, lost it, and went into extras.
Yeah, I mean, that game was a roller coaster of emotions.
I believe we're going to go into lightning delay here, pointing up to the sky.
Yeah, I mean, we've had a couple of strikes, and just wondering if the umpires were going to say anything, and looks like they're going to say something talking to the third base coach here for the Vols, and I believe if they go into a delay, they might just call it.
I think that's what they're talking about here, third base coach and the Braves coach right here.
But yeah, there was that little cell we were talking about earlier that was just south of Lawrenceburg, but
it's not raining yet, but definitely lightning in the area as it's struck a few times.
yeah, and I was about to say, we've seen some of that lightning out in right center field. And I believe there was another smaller cell, yeah, that was, there's still that cell south of Lawrenceburg. Looked like there was a little spot, yeah, that was over towards Pulaski that's kind of, you know, falling apart right now. And that looked about where that lightning was coming from, but as we have another strike, but
I think we're going to figure out what's going to go on with this game.
The umpire's coming back behind home plate, so we might be playing a little bit.
Like
yeah,
we're just going to continue.
Yeah, we're just going to continue play. I mean,
they call lightning, but they have a meeting with both coaches and figure out, hey, let the kids play.
I mean, that's the key of summer ball. You know, this isn't, you know, a perfect game tournament or something like that. You know, these are just kids coming out here to have fun and play some ball in the summer.
This is what I was talking about earlier. You know, Babe Ruth is the time to have fun. You just had a grueling middle school and high school ball season.
That's going to plunk the batter.
A run will come in from that.
So yeah, bases loaded, hit by pitch will bring in another run. That will make the score 14-1.
Houston Kimbrell makes his way back up to the plate. He has 1 hit and 1 walk in this game.
But right now, I think my favorite to win the College World Series right now, it's between 2 teams, both from the state of Texas. TCU is as hot as a firecracker right now. Trey Richardson, if you didn't see yesterday, 11 RBIs, had a grand slam in the first inning, a grand slam in the second inning, and then a 2-run home run, I believe, in the 6th. He had 2 home runs all season in the first 60 games, and then comes out and has 3 in the first 6 innings against Arkansas, who was pitching their ace Hagen Smith. And you know, I remember, you know, I was watching Squeeze play talking about that earlier.
They just called ball game right there.
Yeah, the coach shaking hands with the umpire, so it looks like that will be it here as the players walk off the field. So we're going to have a final here after the top of the 4th inning. The Vols beat the Braves 14-1. Braves drop to 0-4. Vols pick up their first win and go to 1-2. So from Miles Moore, Michael Marks, and my producer, AJ Good, have a good night.